Hello, I'm Cameron Mackenzie.
And I'm Bronwyn Carradine. And before we begin with our shenanigans, we'd like to acknowledge the original owners, ancestors, elders, and young leaders of the traditional territories that we share our stories on.
We acknowledge with full respect the strength of Indigenous peoples and communities continuing to practice culture and connection to land. The power and excellence of Indigenous peoples and communities as they fight to protect the land, community, language, and lore in the face of ongoing colonial interruptions and cultural genocide.
In particular, we'd like to acknowledge and pay our respect to the sovereign people of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations, whose unceded land Zee Zee is based on.
Hello, I'm Cameron Mackenzie.
And I'm not Dave DeVoe.
Oh, neither am I.
Well, neither of us are.
So why did you say that?
Because you wrote it.
But you're the writer.
Yeah, you're the director, and we're starting like this. Inspired by last season's 5-city national tour with our queer and trans playwriting unit,
where we had to watch Air Canada's safety video over and over and over again,
we thought we'd record our own video for you. So, welcome aboard to Zee Zee's 17th season.
For your safety and comfort, we ask you to pay attention to this short-ish video.
So join us as we show you all that Zee Zee has to offer in our 24-25 season. Your journey begins at our annual storytelling project, this year, Rainbow Youth.
Please place baggage under the seats you've been escorted to for this one-on-one storytelling experience.
In preparation to listen to a true story from a 2S LGBTIA youth, please make sure that you're seated in a comfortable position and that your phone is stowed.
This year, we've included active listeners to sit in on these one-on-one conversations for youth safety. So please keep those inappropriate comments to yourself.
As in the past, you can sign up for a story based solely on the title at the Zee Zee circulation desk at the downtown Vancouver Public Library.
This annual storytelling initiative is a free event designed to challenge stereotypes and preconceived notions of otherness based solely on these true stories from people's lives.
November 16th, 17th, 23rd, and 24th from 1 to 4 p.m. are your dates and times to fly. See you there!
We don't have any seatbelts in the Culture's Culture Lab, but you may want to buckle up your emotional seatbelt for this next ride.
Every Day She Rose runs May 1st to May 11th with a special free community gathering event specifically for Black and Indigenous, queer and trans folk on May 4th.
The personal becomes political in this collaboratively created piece by Andrea Scott and Nick Green.
After the Black Lives Matter protest halts the 2016 Toronto Pride Parade, two best friends come to find that their racial and queer politics aren't as aligned as they first thought. And so the two playwrights behind them must figure out how to write through the fallout.
Every Day She Rose is a powerful exploration of white supremacy, privilege, and patriarchy in supposed safe spaces.
To fasten your emotional seatbelt, make sure you come in ready to listen with an open heart and mind.
Click.
It is prohibited to smoke, use electronic cigarettes, or drink during these next few works in development.
But please feel free to do so after these sneak peek public readings of You Could Be My Safe Space by local playwrights J.D. Derbyshire and Dave DeVoe, and Equinox by Robin Vivian of St. John's, Newfoundland.
You Could Be My Safe Space is a meta-theatrical deep cut into how queer art is made and how we as a society can uplift trans voices without speaking for them.
And Equinox is a trans-genocide love story set in the woods, originally developed in our National Queer and Trans Playwriting Unit.
So please pay attention to cabin announcements for more information.
Your portable electronic devices must be set to document and record every moment of queer joy at our very special community engagement events throughout the season.
Curated by our new Indigenous Community Engagement Manager, Alicia Cawley, these free events will inspire, educate, and uplift queer and two-spirit joy.
Please pay attention to cabin announcements for these details too. There are 4 shows and 4 community events. Please locate all of them, come to all of them, and then exit all of them when they're done.
The illustrated web pages on your computer outline Zee Zee's community guidelines, as well as our values, vision, and mission. Please take some time to review this before takeoff.
If the pressures of the economy and the politics of today changes the government we have in place right now, we will require an oxygen mask filled with cash donations. Please remain loyal patrons and use any small amount you can spare to help us. Anything over $5 gets a tax receipt. Go to our website today and click donate.
Always secure your own mask of money before helping others. If you are low on funds and require a free life-saving ticket to one of our shows, please reach out. We would love to give one to you. Please only use this if you really need it.
If you have any other concerns or need any other assistance, please contact one of us. But keep in mind, we are a part-time staff of 2 with 3 fabulous contractors who are on limited hours, and none of us work on Mondays. Thank you for choosing to fly with Zee Zee Theater.